Hello, everyone. My name is Jackie Paja, and I'm an Assistant Director of Admissions here at Dartmouth. And this video is going to show you how to submit your arts portfolio. As you can see shared below, you will see that we have the instructions here. I'm going to walk us through all the steps for submitting a portfolio to show you what this might look like. So the first step of submitting your portfolio is in the Common application, you're going to list that you want to submit a portfolio. This is what's going to allow you to then upload your materials later on. So you want to make sure that you are going to be able to indicate that on the Common application. You can select up to 2 different portfolios that you would like to submit out of music, dance, theater, and studio art. Once you have indicated that interest, you will finish your Common App and you will submit that Common application to us. Once we receive your Common application, we're going to process all that information, and then you are going to get access to your application portal. That's where step 2 comes in. Once you have access to that portal, this is after you've submitted your Common application, you'll be able to go into your portal and it will look like this. I'm a lovely test applicant today. Here's what your portal will look like after you've submitted. And you'll see that if you've indicated that you wanted to submit a portfolio, there will be a lovely tab called Portfolios here for you. And that is what step 2 is saying. So navigate to the Portfolios tab on your portal and complete the program questions. So in this case, test applicant has said that they want to submit a music and a theater portfolio. Here on this page, you're going to get to say, yes, I do want to submit a portfolio, or I no longer want to submit a portfolio. So you will have the option to say no if you get to this point and say, I actually don't want to submit it. If you hit I wish to, all the questions for that specific portfolio are going to pop up. So for music, let's say that I wanted to submit a trombone portfolio as well as a soprano 1 portfolio. So you're going to use that control button or command button and click to hold down to select up to 2 instruments within music. You're then going to come down, you're going to see some short answer questions. These are a really helpful way for our faculty to get some context from you. For this example, I'm just going to write test in these boxes. You should take some lovely time to write these out for yourself. You'll also get a chance on this music example to select some of the ensembles that you want. If you click on this, it'll bring you to more information about the Hopkins Center ensembles. Let's say the student is interested in Glee Club and marching band, as well as performance laboratories, let's say jazz improvisation. That is the question portion for the music portfolio. There will be a question portion for each portfolio. Let's see what the theater one looks like. So if I say I wish to submit a theater portfolio, I get some short answers. And for theater, this is actually the whole portfolio are these answers. So take some time with them. For this example, I'm going to write test and test and test. Wonderful. If you had a studio art portfolio or a dance portfolio instead of these, you would see those questions pop up when you say you wanted to. There's also an option to submit an optional resume. So in this case, you're going to choose file. A lovely little window is going to pop up. You are going to then select the document you would like to submit, and that will pop up right there for you. So now I have my test applicant resume. What's really important here is once you've submitted this first step, you cannot come back to this page. So make sure you have completed all of the answers that you want to complete on this, that you have selected the correct instruments, that you have written everything you want to write, and then you're going to click this little button that says, I confirm that I have completed all required program questions and wish to submit them for review. You can save this for later and come back to it. So if you write some of your short answers and want to come back later, you can save it and those will be saved in here. But once you click this confirm button and hit the submit button, that takes you to uploading your videos or your portfolio, you can't come back to this page. So make sure that this piece is complete before you hit submit. It's one of the most important check boxes. That's why there's a whole little box you have to check. So I have submitted all my answers that say test. Yours will be much more interesting. I have added my optional resume, and now I'm going to click my box that says I confirm I have completed it, and I'm going to hit submit. After it is done thinking, we are now on the second step of the portfolio. So we just did the program questions. Here's where we actually get to submit the things we are going to show for the different departments. So here you'll see my music and my theater portfolio instructions, right? We want to name things like music instrument 1 for music. This will give you some more details. You can also always come to the portfolio submissions page, and by department, you'll be able to see exactly what they're looking for on here. Music has lots of information for you. So this is where you're going to actually upload your portfolio. You're going to start here at the top. read through all the instructions, and then you're gonna come all the way down to edit portfolio. This is where you're gonna be able to actually upload your videos, your images, whatever you're uploading for your portfolio. Hit edit portfolio, and now we get to upload some media. So let's look at what this looks like. We can have set lots of different things. Most likely you're gonna be submitting videos, or potentially some slides or documents for our studio art portfolio, or a YouTube link would go in this upload link place. So what we're going to do to upload some materials, I have an example video, so I'm going to select a file. I'm going to use my test applicant video. Hit open. Once you've put it in here, you're going to hit start upload. And you're going to see it doing its thing. I have intentionally added a very short video, so it's going to upload very quickly. Yours may take quite a bit longer. You'll also notice that it might take a minute to show up in your portfolio. There's a little pop-up that I'm circling, but you can't see that will say it might take up to a minute to appear. So I'm going to hit OK on that. And now you can see my lovely video here. You can preview the video, see me waving, yay. But you can also edit the details on this portfolio page. So this is titled currently test applicant video. That's not what they want me to call it for music. So what I'm going to call this is music, soprano, voice, 1. Update. So now it's titled the correct thing for the department. Now I would go on to upload the other videos that I needed for my music portfolio here. Let's see what a YouTube link looks like, right? Let's take this example of the start of the academic year video for Dartmouth, and let's go to upload link. This is where you're going to want to put any YouTube links that you have. You're going to copy and paste that in there, save, and you'll see that also shows up in my portfolio. So now I have my 2 videos here. I could also edit this one. So maybe this one is music, trombone, 1, update. Awesome. So now these are named correctly. They're ready to roll. And I'm going to hit continue. Continue is going to bring me back to my portal. So now in my portfolio, what I can see is that I've uploaded my music soprano voice 1 and my music trombone 1. You can see the length of the videos. You can see that they are videos. And you can always go back in and edit your portfolio here until we cut off those deadlines. So if you go back into edit portfolio, you're going to come back to your lovely videos. And you can always go back in to upload more media. You can always come in here and say, oops, I don't want that video anymore, and delete. You have the option to upload these and update them until the deadline arrives. So you have some time to get this information in for us before we start reviewing. And then you can always come back to your portfolios tab within your applicant portal and see exactly what you've uploaded here. Those are some of the biggest things you're going to want to know as you upload for your portfolios. Studio art and dance are going to follow a very similar pattern and a little bit different. And a reminder, you can always come and check on here on the portfolio submission instructions page on our website to get more details. Hopefully this was helpful, and we look forward to reviewing your portfolios. Thank you.